For the visiting team, at shooting guard.
Very early in the season, but a lot of excitement still in the air, Grant.
No question, B.A. I mean, the fan base will usually carry it until their team is mathematically eliminated. Fans in this league are so passionate about their teams, and that's one of the things that makes the NBA so great.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And it's Bullard in at the 2 spot.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
Number 14, Teron Holmes.
Bullard passes to Wood. To the paint. Bullard can't hit. Here's Stockton. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And he wills that one in. Sinking it right through the back of the iron. First quarter of play, a minute in. Down low. White with the steal. Here's Bullard. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Here's Stockton. He's guarded by White. White with a screen on White. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Pass to Bullard. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Here's Bullard. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Here's Stockton.
Away team foul.
Jones, he's checked in for Holmes.
Foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. There's a screen. Just 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. And Bullard pulls it down. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Releases. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Bullard's got 6.
Good work getting free of the defense and finding his shot.
It's White with a drive. Good work defensively by White.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The offensive rebound. Isaac. And the layup is good off the glass.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to White for 3. That one is off. Gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. It's stolen. Here's Stockton from 20 feet. Offensive rebound. Count it. Good.
have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Here's Bullard. He's guarded by White. From about 19, that shot off. Gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Here's Stockton. Isaac covering. Fires, high post, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. The visitors with the ball.
And guys, it really was a thrilling duel all the way to the end. You hated to see anyone walk away the loser.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them. This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With a bucket here, they can recapture the lead.
I like how they've hung in. Never let things get out of hand.
The kick out to White. It's hauled in by White.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Bullard passes to White. White with it. Here's Stockton. Robinson defending. To the middle. Outside White. Here's Bullard. Still no points. Pass to Robinson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Price. Oh, they get a hand on it. White looking it over. A minute 42 left in the first. Soft touch off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Here's Bullard. Off the mark there with a 3. An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Bullard passes to Price, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Stockton. Robinson defending. To the inside. Here's Manet. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Bullard passes to White. 36 seconds left now in the first quarter. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
At the line for the away team. White taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 32 seconds left in the opening quarter. Here's Gill. There's 18 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. White, the pass to Wood. Here's Price. Oh, they pick off the pass. Guarded by Wood. Pass to Stockton. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Stockton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And it's White in at the 4. And Bullard gets it to go.
3 points.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's White. 11 points in the game. He's guarded by White. Pass to Stockton. Launches a three. And Bullard pulls it down. Gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And it's White in at the 4. Price, the pass to Bullard. Here's Wood. Inside. White with a steal. Pass to Stockton. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Stockton's got 10 points.
Pretty much no one is going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Here's Price. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Pass to Stockton. From about 16, uses the glass that time. It's good. Stockton's got 13 points in this quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Bullard. He's got 6. Price can't get it to go. Here's Stockton. Pass to White. He's guarded by White. Here's Stockton. 15 points in the game. Here's Bullard. He's guarded by White. There's a screen. Bullard passes to Bullard. Here's Price. And it's good for 2. Price has got 6 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. not afraid to get into paint and get wet.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break. Here's White. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
Your home team. White. 2 shots.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the three-pointer goes.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And it's Bullard in at the 1. Shot from the wing. No luck on that one.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Here's Stockton. Outside White. To the middle. Pass to Stockton. And stolen by Wood. And they're running. And Wood with the stuff.
And the coaching staff has been asking him, use your length.
Yep, not taking any chances.
Yeah, you love it when big guys play big. That's the reason they have all those screws up there on the rim.
Outside White. Here's Stockton. He gets it to go again. 9 for 13 so far.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Here's Price to the paint. Bullard. Oh, that's his 8th make of the game. He's only missed 4 so far.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock. Again, he put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Here's Stockton. Price pulls it in.
2 minutes remaining.
Price has got 6 rebounds in the game. Pass to Wood. Here's Bullard. 1:43 left in the fourth. Shot clock at 6. Bullard can't hit.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Pass to Stockton. It falls, and now he's 10 of 15 shooting. Nice work. 1:22 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Bullard. Now here's White. Wood outside. Pass to Bullard. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Boeheim.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
White, the pass to Stockton. Unloads. Offensive rebound. The kick out to White. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Here's Bullard. 34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Fires for three. He drops it from range. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Here's Boeheim. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. There's 25 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockton. Oh, he nails it! And now they trail by just 4. 19 seconds left in the final quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see it.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the pick. To the inside. Here's Evan. .59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Bullard. 9-point game his last outing. Pass to Roach. Three-pointer. Cracks in the tray. Roach has got 5.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Here's Russell. He takes it in, and the slam dunk by Russell.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Bullard. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Bullard. One second left, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Up by 10. Stay with us as we get set to bring you. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
The offense firing on all cylinders. They dominated that first period.
That's exactly the start you want. You take complete command. Now you've got to maintain that focus.
Slim is out there with Wood. Then there's Bullard. Then there's Bullard. And it's Roach in at the small forward position. Now, here is Russell. And with the rebound. And so well, 63% the offense working as one cohesive unit. Bullard is out there with Bullard. Then there's Slim, and it's Wood in at the 5 spot. Russell with a wide open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Mann. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First team foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Both teams will make substitutions. Good on the second free throw. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Trains it from beyond the arc. He's got 9.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Roach. He's guarded by Russell. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that
when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%, 5 for 7. And Reza Shea, the prototypical size and skill for a wingman.
Yeah, he's got some jelly to his game. Handle, touch. At his size, that becomes very tough to contain.
Tries again. Jump shot is good. Bullard's got 6. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And Trent now top of the key. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Personal foul, first team.
On Monday. Then on Monday.
At the line for the away team. Number 9, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Robinson's checked in for Bullard. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion? When you played, Greg, the offseason was more of a dead period for the league. Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra hoops. It's created a ton of excitement for the future. And also the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Perry passes to White. And a missed layup.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out.
And stolen by Wright. Here's Bullard. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
To the paint. Here's Lagarde. Nice pass. Nice catch and a resounding dunk.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Offensive rebound. Man. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
4th personal foul, 3rd team foul.
First free throw is good.
For your home team, Mann, taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Mann. 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Hendricks. They set the pick. For the 3. And he's good on the 3 ball.
10. 3 points.
Here's Duncan. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting.